What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to GNR Frank. My name is Francisco, and we're back with a very exciting gaming headset review. This is the H3 hybrid gaming headset. This is a wired / Bluetooth gaming headset. This is not the first headset to do this, but it is the latest one. And I figured, why not buy it and get it and check it out? So of course, y'all know the drill. We're going to talk about the build, the sound, and the microphone, along with some features as well. So without further ado, ladies and gents, let's get right to it. So of course, you're going to have the EPOS H3 hybrid wireless / Bluetooth / wired gaming headset right here in a nice jet black, beautiful finish. 3.5 millimeter cord, USB-A to USB-C cord. And finally, the real reason I bought this headset, detachable microphone. Listen, I reviewed the Sennheiser Game 1s a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and I thought it was an absolutely amazing headset. The only reason I haven't even dabbled into any other Sennheiser / EPOS gaming headsets is because their microphones are not detachable. And I hate that. I hate the look of a headset with your microphone sticking up right here while you're on stream or on camera trying to record something or on a Zoom call or what have you. I think this looks a little ridiculous. You should be able to detach the microphone, make it go away so that your headset looks nice, clean, and professional. And they finally freaking did it. As far as the build is concerned, so the headset is an incredibly lightweight headset. You're really not going to feel this thing on your head whatsoever. We do have a metal aluminum reinforced headband right here with a little bit of plastic right here at the back. And one of the cool things, and it should be a standard feature across all headsets, but for some reason it's not quite there yet, is that the headband has its numbered slots right here. And I know that you're dying to know what my number is, so I'll tell you right now, I am a number 7, which probably means I have a gargantuan dome. So at a number 7, this headset fits perfectly. And I mean perfectly on my head. It is incredibly comfortable. The ear cups are an around the ear fit, and they have this angular build to them, right? So most headphones these days and in the past have this oval shape to them. And it's like a one size fits all, but that is like the most preposterous thing I've ever seen because not all ears are shaped the same. People have, ears that are stuck to their heads, ears that stick out, ears that are angled and whatnot. I don't know about the angle part. I just made that up. But anyways, regardless, the ear cups are actually shaped to conform to the human ear. And I think I'm not sure if revolutionary is the correct word here, but it's a wonderful fit. As far as the headband's flexibility or elasticity here, it's pretty flexible right here. I must ask you a question. Right, so pretty elastic. I feel like you're gonna have to try really hard to break this thing, and that also translates into its clamping force. Clamping force is really not too crazy. It does sit a little loose in the head, but I don't know anybody who's headbanging with headphones on. The housing for the drivers is a plastic housing. It feels pretty robust, pretty rough and tough. I don't feel like I have any concerns regarding that right there. The outside of the ear cups have like a nice leather material to them, and really cool is that the inside, the part that makes contact with your head and your ears, is like a velvety velour type of material. It's very cool, very refreshing for extended playtime that I have used this headset on. No sweat, no heat, nothing crazy like that. And by the way, this is a closed back headset, which means sound's going to have a very hard time getting out and an incredibly hard time getting in. So everything is nice and isolated to you. So beyond that, we have a volume wheel right here that is nice and flush with the ear cup. Unlike other headsets I've reviewed in the past, like the Razer Black Shark V2, for example, that volume knob sticks out and protrudes, which looks a little weird. This is nice and flush. And we'll kind of talk a little bit more about this feature as well here in a bit, but you got the volume wheel right there. We have the Bluetooth sync button right here. We have a almighty power button right there, a 3.5 millimeter port right here, and the USB-C port right there. Outside of that, there are no obnoxious buttons, no obnoxious knobs, nothing crazy on this headset. This is a truly professional, sleek, simple looking headset that I think I will definitely be rocking on streams and on videos because I just love the way this thing looks. Looks aren't everything, right? We got to talk about sound and we got to talk about the mic quality. So let's go ahead and move into that real quick. All right, ladies and gents, in terms of sound, this is probably one of the most important features of a gaming headset because you're not buying a headset just to look cool and sound good. You're actually trying to buy something that's going to give you the sound experience worthy of the games that you're playing. The EPOS H3 hybrid headset delivers absolutely incredible sound. Amazing sound. All right, this thing sounds incredible. And there's a variety of ways that you can hook up your headset to your platform of choice to get the sound that you want. So first things first is I use this headset connected with the 3.5 cable to my TC Helicon Go XLR Mini, and I play games like PUBG. And in PUBG, I know the game's not dead, y'all, but you know, it's not like Warzone and all that, so don't judge me. The game sounds great. You're able to get directional cues in a perfect amount of time. So like I'm able to tell footsteps, where they're coming from, well before they get too close to me. If I die as a result, it's just because I suck at the game right now, not because of the sound, right? I'm able to tell directional cues for gunshots, explosions, vehicles, everything. It sounds absolutely crisp and clear. The sound stage for this headset is definitely a good sound stage on this headset. It's definitely going to be something that'll serve you very well in games like PUBG, Warzone, Fortnite, or anything competitive that you rely on sound to gain some sort of competitive edge. Now, playing other games like action adventure games or single player games, I played games on my PS5 in 2 different ways. I tried 3, but I can only do 2. So first way is connected directly into the controller, and I played The Last of Us Part 2. I'm replaying it again, and it sounds great, y'all. Like this headset it brings to life, and that's such a cliche thing to say. I know every reviewer and their mom probably says something like that, but it really does. The clicking of the clickers, the one thing that stood out to me the most playing The Last of Us Part 2 with this headset on is you can like very clearly hear Ellie's knife being thrust into the throat of the clickers and the infected that I killed in this one segment I played through, and it just sounds, it's almost creepy how clear it sounds, right? So very cool sound. Dialogue stands out nice, crisp, and clear. Music comes in beautifully. Amazing, absolutely amazing. And then I played some Deathloop because why not? It's a brand new game, just came out recently. I want to try it out, right? So once again, the soundtrack for that game slaps. The sound is amazing on this headset. The gunshots sound really good. Everything comes in great through this headset. This headset suffers no issues whatsoever in regard to sound. So this being a Bluetooth gaming headset, right? A hybrid headset, Bluetooth and wired, I'm able to connect this headset to my computer, for example. Not limited to, but I'm able to connect it to my computer. Once again, this time I did it through USB, and I played Diablo 2 Resurrected, and I'm sitting there, grinding, playing through the final stages of Act 1, and simultaneously I have my phone, which is right here, hooked up via Bluetooth, listening to my favorite podcast of all time, Kinda Funny Games Daily. What's up, y'all? Shout out. And I am able to listen to this podcast or music or take a phone call while gaming on this headset on a very different source and different platform altogether. So one of the things I was incredibly curious about and see how EPOS would execute this is the balance of the volume sources, right? I'm thinking there's got to be some sort of way to where I can prioritize the Bluetooth audio from my phone to be louder than my gaming's audio, right? Because sometimes if it's even, it's still too loud. Usually the game volume overtakes the podcast volume, for example. And there's only one volume wheel on this headset. There's nothing else on this headset that you can touch or move or adjust to adjust the balance. But this is where one of the cooler features kind of comes into play. You control the volume and the sources and the balance independently through each source. So I control the game volume with the headset and my computer, and simply control the Bluetooth audio volume through my phone itself. I tried to do the same exact thing with my PlayStation 5. Well, actually with my PlayStation 5, with the PS5, I plugged it in and played it via USB, via 3.5, and then I tried to play it via Bluetooth, and unfortunately, I ran into this issue that the PlayStation 5 does not support Bluetooth audio devices such as the H3 hybrid headset. All right, ladies and gents, I've went ahead and attached the provided microphone to the EPOS H3 hybrid gaming headset, and this is the result that you get with the headset being connected to my computer via USB. I've got this recording on Audacity, and I just did a couple of test runs, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not overly impressed. Could be worse. It could be a lot worse, really. Truth be told, it could be a heck of a lot worse. But for $179.99, I would expect this to sound better. This sounds okay. But I would expect it to sound better. Now, granted, it could be that it's because I'm using this via USB. So we're going to definitely try it out via 3.5, and we're also going to try it out on the PlayStation 5 and see how it sounds there. but this is what you get right now. All right, ladies and gents, and now I have the H3 hybrid gaming headset connected to my computer via Bluetooth. There are no cables, nothing at all. I am not bound to my computer by any sort of physical tether. And this is the microphone, what it sounds like via Bluetooth going through Audacity itself. Did a couple of test runs of this too prior to recording this right now, and I can't really hear a significant difference. It sounds just like it did via USB. I know I said I was going to do 3.5. I decided to do Bluetooth first. We're going to go ahead and do 3.5 now, but you be the judge so far how they sound via USB, via Bluetooth, and coming up now, 3.5. All right, ladies and gents, this is the H3 Hybrid connected to my PlayStation 5 using the Elgato chat link via the DualSense 5 controller. And this is what the microphone is going to sound like. Now, for some reason that I am not quite aware of yet, this sounds better to me on PS5 than it did on PC via 3.5. Now, I don't know if y'all can hear this. Maybe it's because I got the mic monitoring on, which I don't know how to turn off, but I'm hearing an echo. And I really hope the echo doesn't translate into this recording, because outside of that, this actually sounds pretty crystal clear on console. Okay, ladies and gents, so when it comes to the microphone, the hybrid H3 EPOS gaming headset isn't really anything to write home about, but it does get the job done. You're going to be able to communicate with your friends. You're going to be able to do your party chats. You can do Zoom calls, Discord, whatever, what have you. The microphone will get the job done. But once again, at $180, I would have expected better quality mic out of EPOS. Considering that even the game ones from Sennheiser back in the day that I reviewed had a pretty good microphone too. Nothing to write home about again, but still pretty solid. Now, as far as connectivity and features and versatility, the headset is actually a pretty versatile one. So I've been able to successfully connect this to my Nintendo Switch using Bluetooth. Sadly, you're not able to connect multiple devices via Bluetooth to this headset. So I did try to connect this via Bluetooth to my laptop and play some Diablo, and my phone to listen to podcasts, but unfortunately it doesn't work that way. You only get to connect one device at a time via Bluetooth. If you wanted to connect any other devices to this headset, you'd have to connect it using either the 3.5 or the USB cable that are provided. At the very end of the day, at the end of it all, do I recommend this headset? Absolutely, I do. This headset looks great, feels great, fits great, and it sounds great. The sound for this headset is absolutely amazing. And the other thing too, just for full transparency's sake, I haven't even delved into the software that the EPOS has provided for this, where you can actually get some preset EQ, some custom EQ and all this kind of stuff, because I don't want to delve into that. That is very subjective stuff. Like what I would set my headset to as far as EQ goes could be very different from what you would do. And I don't want to sit here and say like this is the optimal setting for equalizing my headset, blah, blah, blah. Because that can be very, very different from person to person, user to user. So this review will not include the software portion of it, because at the end of the day, there are very few products out there that you're going to purchase because of the software. Mostly, the one thing I can think of is our Elgato products. The Elgato products, I think people purchase not only because of their usability and quality, but because of the software really empowers those products, right? This doesn't necessarily need the software to be a powerful headset. It already is a powerful headset right out of the box. And in terms of sound, I'm absolutely floored by it. I think it sounds absolutely amazing. The versatility and the connectivity options that you have are also incredible. The microphone leaves much room to be desired for it. And other than that, I mean, you're not going to break it easily. It looks sleek. You're going to look nice on camera with it. I have absolutely no trouble recommending this headset, even at $179.99, which is a pretty steep price. I would still recommend this headset for anybody out there looking to shop for something new, something that offers a better variety of connectivity and streamlined options. I mean, just the fact alone that I can sit here and grind on Diablo wired to my computer via USB or 3.5 and listen to podcasts or music or take phone calls via Bluetooth. It's great. It's a very great feature to have, and very, very comfortable headset. There's really nothing I can overly say about this headset that's negative. So if you enjoyed the video, first of all, thank you for hanging out and watching it. If you enjoyed the review, found it helpful, make sure you leave a comment below. Make sure you like, you subscribe, tell your mom and your friends about this. And I will have links for the headset at the bottom. They're probably going to be Amazon affiliate links. If you click those links and you buy the stuff, I get a small cut, helps the channel keep going. Until next time, ladies and gents, be good to yourselves, be good to one another. Peace out.